Okay, so Eagle-Eyed Cherry, Save Tonight. Something I forgot to mention in the last one. When the song starts, you've got that muted strumming. So, and that's all about the karate chop side of the palm, the side of the palm, going on the bridge. That's where the strings meet the body, so that white bit there, that white long bit there. That's where you want to have the side of your palm. If you had it too much this way, you wouldn't hear any notes. If you had it too much this way, of course, you just get open string sound. So on the bridge, you can hear what the chord is, but the strings are muted rather than ringing out. So if you're doing this with a pick, okay, basically keep the side of your palm there, and then the movement again wouldn't be from the elbow, because the pivot now is the wrist. Yeah, so it'll all be from the wrist. So this would be a down-up movement, and it now be from the wrist because you're having to keep the side of the palm there. So with that strumming pattern that we said we'd do through the song, down, 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 speed it up. Wrong chord. And you'll notice also that I'm concentrating rather than on all the strings. I'm strumming, well, mainly the A, the D, and the G string, those three, occasionally hitting the B. And that, well, it's mainly because it's easier to do than to strum all of them. And it also sort of fits the feel of this when you're doing that mute thing. It's a sort of tighter feel. So if you're doing fewer strings rather than kind of, yeah, the smaller strum suits the feel as well as being easier to do. So of course when I move to the G, so on the A minor, on the A minor, I'm concentrating on the A, D, and G strings. If you were playing F as a bar chord, you'd want to concentrate on the low E, A, and D strings. Basically, you're including the bass note or root note of the chord. C, you're concentrating on A, D, and G strings. G, you're concentrating on the G chord, concentrating on the low E, A, and D strings. Now, if you didn't have a pick, you could do this. Basically, is your finger, your thumb and first finger would be in more or less the same position. I'm putting them together. Well, that position. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So it's as though I'm pretending my first finger is a pick. I've got my thumb on the side of it. I'm sort of using the thumb in a way to push the first finger down, and my fingernail is pointed sort of that way, pretty much towards the floor with a slight diagonal angle. And that does a very similar job to actually having a pick. Okay, so that was about the muting that you sort of hear at the beginning, and then at 2:12, roughly 2 minutes 12 seconds in the song, instead of this strumming pattern, down, 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 down. So you get a simpler strumming pattern, which is down, 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 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you're simply strumming down on each eighth note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and emphasised on the last chord of the progression. So you've got A minor, F, C, G, and on the G, on the last beat, 4 and, you get that emphasised. So you got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4 yeah. And again, because it's a point of the song where it's the same chords obviously, but it's sort of dynamics come down, it's not as loud, and I'm reflecting that playing on a single guitar by, again, I'm not strumming loudly, and I'm aiming at just a few of the strings. I'm strumming more lightly, and I'm aiming, just like I was saying about the muting, and aiming at just several of the strings. I'm doing that same thing. I'm aiming for the A minor, for example, for the A, D, and G strings. So you got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then when you got that 4 and, I'm aiming at these top strings to give it a different, to make it stand out. Because most of the time, or if I did the F this way, I'm aiming for the bass strings, so the bottom part of the chord in terms of pitch, the bottom part of the chord. And then that part, I'm aiming for the treble strings to make it stand out. Because this is moving quite fast, and you're going down, 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 rather than the E's going down, up, down, up. Because of that, I'm doing that thing that I was talking about of rotating. So rather than big movements from the elbow down, 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 I'm doing a lot more of the rotating of the forearm, rotating of the hand. But again, don't worry too much about that. That's an idea, a technique for you to get used to. But if at the moment you find it easier to do your normal strumming of moving from the elbow, fine. But if you think of just trying it for a bit, just keeping the forearm relatively in place and thinking of moving from mainly from the wrist. So loose wrist, relaxed hand. Maybe just think that actually. Just think down, 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 but not a big movement. Mainly from the wrist. Okay, hope that helps.